Hey Trojans, I'm Avi.
And I'm Paige. Welcome back to Trojan TV.
Gobble gobble.
Avi, what was that?
I think it was the spirit of Thanksgiving.
Well, I'm thankful that didn't happen to me.
And I'm thankful that it's our pre-Thanksgiving show, and we've got a great one for you. From how the recent government shutdown is affecting EMS families, to a peek inside our library's book club, and even a visit to the fire station.
Plus, we'll wrap it all up with the Trojan take that'll get you hyped for Thanksgiving football.
Trojan TV starts now. We start today with the Trojan checkup on an important topic that's been in the national headlines, the government shutdown and how it's impacting some EMS families.
SNAP, the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, which helps families pay for groceries, has been caught in the crossfire, leaving many without the resources they need this holiday season.
We've been seeing over the last several months just great increases in people coming for food. Just like on Monday nights, we've seen a 65% increase of neighbors coming, asking for food, many of them coming for the very first time, either because of the government shutdown, because of the pause on SNAP funding, or because of inflation and just making it very difficult to make ends meet.
The national government shutdown is beginning to hit home. Across our district, families who rely on SNAP benefits are finding it harder to keep food on the table as the impact of the shutdown reaches local households.
So it's a combination of different things, mostly political and economical. The pause right now on SNAP is due to the fact that the federal government is currently on a shutdown. So they're trying to formulate a budget for the year. And so they've asked the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services and all other states to pause on providing those benefits to families until they can reach an agreement and have funding available.
SNAP stands for the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. It helps millions of Americans, including families right here in our schools, buy groceries each month. During the pandemic, families received extra benefits to help with the rising food prices and job losses. Now that the extra help has ended, many in our district are struggling to stretch their food budgets.
Yeah, we're starting to, for sure. A lot more kids are requesting our Blessings in a Backpack that we are able to secure through the Father Fred Foundation.
While the loss of SNAP benefits has made life harder for many families, our district is working together to help those who need it the most.
So we're doing what we always do in Student Support Network, and that's making sure that we remove barriers for students. And part of the thing that we do year-round with our community is a lot of collaboration and referrals with outside resources. So we are here to educate students. So we collaborate with outside agencies who are experts at food and making sure that that barrier is removed. So we do a lot of that.
If you or your family are in need of food assistance, please see your grade level counselor for more information.
If you think maybe you're not sure, maybe you don't want to ask your parent or your guardian if they're struggling financially, but if food seems to be something that in your opinion your family seems to need a little bit more of, please don't hesitate to reach out, because we're here for you guys, we're here to support you, and there's plenty of options in our community that we can put into place, resources to get you whatever you might need.
This has been Calvin reporting for Trojan TV.
Thanks, Kelvin, for that important update. Next up, it's time for a Trojan Spotlight.
This week, we're heading into the library where students are getting together for a new book club, sharing stories, snacks, and a love for reading.
Here's a look at how it's helping Trojans find new favorites and connect over a good read. In this week's Classroom Spotlight, we are taking a look at Miss Norris's book club.
When you read, you learn a lot from reading, but when you get together with someone else that has read the same thing, you might learn even more because they maybe got something out of it that you didn't, and vice versa.
Graveyard, It's scary.
I think another purpose is that it gets kids who might not have been interested in reading interested in it.
Students enjoy this activity and being with their friends at book club.
The reason I joined book club was to be with friends and to read new books because sometimes I have trouble figuring out what I want to read. My biggest takeaway is definitely how fun reading is and how, like, at book club you get to hear everyone's point of view on the books. It's just a very fun activity to do.
When you get together and talk about the things that you're reading, the discussion becomes even more rich and you learn so much more. And it's just a cool way for kids who have this shared interest to connect.
This has been Paige and Susie reporting for Trojan TV. For our next story, we're taking you outside the building and into our community.
That's right. Our DMC crew teamed up with the Traverse City Fire Department for a special collaboration, getting an inside look at the work our local firefighters do every day and to tell important stories that will benefit EMS.
Hadley is live on location at TCFD with all the exciting details.
Today, local first responders opened their doors to East Middle School DMC students, giving them an up-close look at the people who keep their community safe and a chance to gather stories straight from the source.
Hey Trojans, I'm Hadley here at the Traverse City Fire Department for a DMC field trip. I'm here with Miss Mackey. Mackey, why are we at the fire department today?
So this is such a great opportunity for the digital media classes this year. We have partnered up with Traverse City Fire Department, where you can see in the background here, students are going to be doing a series of stories for an upcoming new collaboration called You and Your Health, where we want to tell stories that matter to students about health. So things like teens and CPR, what the AEDs are in our building, what to do if there's an emergency, some of the fire prevention stuff that's been going on. So it's an exciting opportunity to literally get our hands on by being here and working with them to tell their stories. So we're really excited about this partnership and very grateful to them for letting us come here.
Mackey, why is it so important for kids to understand things like AEDs and what firefighters do?
Thanks. I think that's a really good question. I think that one of the big reasons is that you don't know when you're going to be called upon to respond in an emergency. And a lot of times you don't think it's going to happen, and then it does, right? So this way, we're giving some education around how you can empower yourselves as young people to be prepared to possibly save a life.
What do you think about this collab with EMS?
I think it's been really fun. This is something that we haven't done in the past. I've worked a lot with elementary schools, so having the older students and those capable of actually understanding our profession a little bit more in detail, it's been fun.
What do you hope comes out of this collaboration?
I think in particular, at least this group is going to understand the AEDs that are on site at EMS and maybe be better prepared to save a life that could happen anytime during the school day.
The trip to the Traverse City Fire Department was both educational and exciting. Capturing the action and sharing what they learned through their own lens, students got some awesome inside perspectives.
Today, DMC students' learning went to new heights.
This has been Hadley and Irie reporting for Trojan TV.
Thanks, Hadley. That collaboration is going to produce some awesome stories for upcoming Trojan TV episodes.
Yes, and special thanks to the TCFD team for opening up Fire Station 1 to our DMC crew. It was an awesome experience.
Now, let's go totally Trojan with our first episode of ESTN for the school year.
Matt and Jackson are talking all things Thanksgiving football, and even how to be the ultimate Lions fan with some help from Miss Bryan. Let's take a look.
Welcome, Trojans, to the first episode of ESTN this school year. I'm Matthew, here with Jackson, to break down the Thanksgiving week of football.
Let's start with the Lions versus Packers Thanksgiving game.
Yeah, Jackson, this will be a really good Thanksgiving game. The Lions aren't doing so well right now, but the Packers aren't doing so well right now either. But this should be a really good game, and I really think the Lions are going to pull this one off.
Yeah, I also think it's going to be a good game to watch this Thanksgiving. And I think the Lions are going to pull this one off too because they're going to have a little bit of extra motivation since they lost to the Packers in week 1.
Mm-hmm. Now let's get a Lions super fan in here to show you what a true Lions fan looks like. Please welcome Miss Bryan. Hi, Miss Bryan.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm happy to be here, so thanks for having me today.
Yeah, we're happy that you are here.
Thanks.
Yeah. How did you become a Lions super fan, Miss Bryan?
Well, it all started when I was younger. My dad, I brought you a picture to show you. My dad was a Hall of Fame football coach. Here he is with Lloyd Carr and my brother, and he coached football for over 20 years and got in the Hall of Fame. And so he was a coach, so I went to lots of games with my dad.
Wow.
And yeah, so we got to go to Lions games. I got to be a water girl.
Cool.
So starting at a really young age, yes, it's all family. Everything was about family.
Cool.
And how long have you been collecting all of your gear here?
Well, I've been wearing Lions stuff my entire life, but I really started collecting a lot of stuff probably 10 years ago. So my collection started out really small, and then I just started collecting more and more. Now my kids, that's all they want for Christmas. I have 3 grown daughters. They keep saying, Mom, I want this Lions shirt. So yeah, I've been doing it probably the last 10 years.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's cool, starting it back up in the family too.
Yes.
Why did you start collecting all this stuff?
Well, I'm a super fan, like you said, and I've just felt like it brings pride from Detroit, and I'm from downstate. I grew up downstate, and so I thought, and bringing a lot of enthusiasm up here in northern Michigan. So we watch the games together at my brother's golf course. We have family parties. My friends, we do lots of things with friends, so it's just like, it just brings everybody together.
Yeah.
I felt like when I get this stuff, people are really excited, and then everybody wants to be together and watch the games, and yeah, look at all this stuff.
Yeah.
And what do you think your favorite piece of gear that you have?
Well, my son-in-law gave me his Calvin Johnson jersey, which was really, really nice. And then my mom, for Christmas, bought me this beautiful light that lights up. And then my sister got me this beautiful necklace that I wear. Mr. Taylor got me this for Secret Santa.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
that was a cool gift. And then I'll show you a couple other favorite pieces. This is from Mrs. Whiteshot. She got this on her vacation.
Oh, that's cool.
So she got that. And then I have a bunch of I have a very large cup collection. I love this water bottle. I got it for my girls for Christmas. But Mrs. Kalterhouse has also added to my cup collection as well, bought me a few gifts in the past. She got me a Tervis, and I have a couple coffee cups. So, yeah, I have a really nice collection of cups.
Mm-hmm. And thanks for decorating our studio for us. And what advice do you have for upcoming Lions superfans?
Well, I would say just start out small like I did. I started out with just a few little pieces, and I wanted to share also, and always have your dress-up gear. I got my sweatshirts. One of my students gave me this last year from a game. It was like a towel, a free towel from Thanksgiving Day. I would just say start small, and then just bring your stuff and get your stuff. Oh, and my kids know how much I like Yahtzee, so we even have a Yahtzee.
That's cool.
So our family will play Yahtzee together. And then we started a tradition I wanted to show you is every Thanksgiving now we get dressed up, my grandkids. I have 6 grandkids. And so like this weekend we're gonna all dress up. There's gonna be like 15 of us all in our Lions gear. And so we're gonna dress up, and you can see the kids are like, Mimi, we want more Lions stuff for Christmas. So it's even in Chicago with them, because they live in Chicago and Grand Rapids. So we started that new tradition, which is fun. And I do want to give a shout out for these decorations. My son's mother-in-law even quilted all these pillows for us, and they're just absolutely beautiful. So I wanted to show those.
This is super cool.
Yeah, so those are super nice. And then of course my daughter got me a Stafford jersey, which I don't wear it anymore, but it's still like nice to have. But yeah, I really like this jersey. I was able to travel to Cincinnati and go to the Lions game in Cincinnati this fall.
Oh, that's
And they
cool.
won the game, and it was beautiful. It was the first time and the long time that I've gone to a away game. So I've been to a few, but I got to go to Cincinnati, and it was beautiful. They won.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming down here, Miss Bryan.
Yeah,
Well,
thank
thanks.
you.
Yeah, thank you, Jake. Thank you, guys. Thanks for having me. It was a great interview. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Wow, that was so much fun.
Yeah.
I'm just blown away by all the impressive gear that Miss Bryan has.
I know.
That was a crazy collection.
Yeah. What a great way to express your super fandom with lots of gear and especially family. Thanks again, Miss Bryan and our 6th grade studio audience for joining Trojan TV this week.
That's all for this Thanksgiving edition of Trojan TV. Catch all of our latest content on our YouTube channel, Trojan TV East.
We hope everyone enjoys a safe, relaxing, and thankful holiday break.
Spend time with family, enjoy the food, and, of course, cheer on the Lions.
We'll see you right back here after break.
On Trojan TV!
So, Avi, what are you doing this Thanksgiving?
I'm going to New York.
Fine.
Welcome to Stuff or to Pass It. We took your results from a survey to see what you would like to stuff or pass this Thanksgiving. Have a happy Thanksgiving, Trojans!